What's up, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's happening with SPY, Tesla, and the overall market. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out my Moomoo link. If you deposit $100, you're guaranteed 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you're guaranteed 15, and the offer ends in just 5 days. Anyways, as far as the market's going, the market remains very resilient so far. Going into tomorrow, just as a reminder, it's not really much data coming out in the morning, so you don't have to worry too much. But I want to say the market's still doing a great job. As far as SPY goes, we are technically in a range. We're in a tight range, at least for the time being, between 600 and 602. But we are making higher highs relative to what we saw on Friday. Sorry, not Friday. Compared to Tuesdays, right? I think I mixed up the dates because yesterday was a holiday. It was a Wednesday. But anyways, today's Thursday, and then the last time we were trading was on that Tuesday when the market started to break out the highs here. We're breaking out those highs again. We're breaking past them, so this is a good sign. And there's a good chance that SPY could continue this push to try to fill this imbalance up here. So I think there's a good chance that this is going to try to continue to push so long as we don't lose 600 and 598, and overall we look more bullish. On ES, it's the same thing essentially. We look more bullish. We're trying to break past 6100. As long as we're above that, I'm looking for 6120 is our next potential target. So that's previous support becoming resistance, followed by this imbalance, which happens to be up here around this 61 35-ish area. So we're looking more bullish heading into that. For Bitcoin, if we lose the support right here around 95,400, I'm looking for this imbalance down here around 94,000. Going to be watching that. It could be dipping a little bit more. Nvidia has a possible inverse head and shoulder setup as long as you don't lose 138 and 136.5. There's a lot of merits for this to pan out. I want to see it break 142 to start pushing much higher for like 144. So it looks quite good in my opinion. For NQ, we look more bullish if we break past the resistance here at 22,100. We're looking for 22,200 next. And if we lose support at 21,800 and around that range, we could be dipping, but this looks more bullish to me, and 22,200 looks like a nice target. For the QQQ, we look more bullish as long as we don't end up losing 528. We're looking for an attempt to get up to 530, eventually 533. This looks a bit more bullish. It's holding up very well. I just don't want to see it lose 525. Otherwise, it's favoring more upside. For Aapl, we look bullish. We're looking for a retest of 260. If we break, then I'm looking for 262. Looks bullish as long as we're above 255. Palantir is looking decent. It's shuffling right now between the 81 and 82 area. It could dip a little bit. It may end up retesting like 81.5. And then there's also this imbalance down here around 80 flats. Then we could attempt to bounce off that no matter what. So it's still doing a good job. The Russell's looking bullish. We're above 225. Our target's going to be 228. It's doing a good job at holding up so far. Coinbase is looking so-so. It's stuck in the middle between 273 and 280. I want to see it try to break 280 to turn bullish, but if it loses 273 and can't hold above it, that's going to be a little bit of a more weaker sign. So we're range bound right now. We're going to wait and see which way it breaks. Amazon looks a bit more decent. We're going to see if 226.7 and 225 holds. It might dip in this range. We'll see if it bounces off of this. So far, it's barely holding support, so be careful. Meta has a possible inverse head and shoulder setup. I want to see it break 606 and then 610 to remain a lot more bullish. Microsoft is looking decent. We're range bound between 440 and 436. I want to see it break 440 to remain bullish. Otherwise, it's very choppy for now, so it's not doing a whole lot. Same thing with Google. It's very choppy, but there's tough resistance at 198. If we can't crack past it, I'm looking for a retest of 195. So a little bit of weakness in some big tech stocks, but for the most part, the market's holding up quite nicely. And overall, there's still a lot more upside potential. We'll be watching these resistance levels heading into tomorrow, but for now, the bulls still have an edge. So keep that in mind, guys. Thank you for listening. I want to make this video very short, sweet, and simple. And I'll be back in a couple of hours for another update. Until then, thank you for listening, and peace out.